Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terra Tech. And on this episode, we are going to continue where we left off. Now, I went ahead and redesigned my bot just a little bit. I moved my base around just a little bit and took some of the wheels off. Basically, what I'm going for in this design is kind of a truck loading bed kind of design where I keep the inside empty so that I can put some of those tractor pads in there when I get to harvesting. But I need more blocks for that, and I kind of want to go off and explore. And there's something over here. You can kind of see it on the map as these little stacks of, I don't know what that looks like, a little paper or something like that. There's also a bot out there. It's a lot bigger than we are. So we could get a lot of weapons and a lot of blocks off of it. But if you look at the front of it, it is completely and totally covered in weapons. And I don't really think we could survive that. So you kind of want to stick with some of the smaller bots. You'll see one over there in the distance as well. But I do want to run down there and see if I can snag whatever that is without having to kill that guy. Let's see. Can we get over here in time? We may end up dying, but we'll see. We'll just attach it. I don't know what it is, and we'll start running away. It looks like a cape of some sort. That's pretty weird. What is that? Hold on. Let's get away from that enemy, and we can look at it real quick. It's a jolly white beard, a beard as white as the snow. Okay, I do know you can stick those to like the front of your vehicles. That's definitely interesting. Don't really see a lot of purpose to it. I guess we'll hold on to it. Let me put it on the front of my bot. And again, if you had your main bot up here in the front, you could put that on there and it may look like a face, but for us, it's just kind of weird. It's almost like you have a bib. Oh, there's something else over here. Is that the same thing? Yeah, I guess it doesn't disappear off of the map. Let's see. You think we can hit this guy from way over here? Probably not, but if we can, might be able to do some damage to him. Yeah, we're hitting him. Holy crap, he's hitting us. No, get out of there. Oh crap, we're stuck. Get out of here. Well, we didn't really take that much damage, and I believe we did a few hits to him first. Oh man, we turn on a dime. It's definitely not how I'm used to playing. Come on, kill him. Kill him. Now, normally you don't want to go head-to-head with somebody like this, but I think in this scenario, we've already started out wrong, so we might as well finish it. If we can stay behind him. Yes, 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 kill him. Kill him. Yes. Wow. I kind of wish it didn't, like, knock everything all over the freaking place. That definitely makes my job a little harder finding these pieces. But I'm not going to complain too much because we did get tons and tons of blocks, as well as a new couple of weapons that we hadn't seen before, such as this one right here, which is a GSO 3-pound cannon. A solid basic cannon, turned very little, but packs a nice punch. So it doesn't fire nearly as quickly as a lot of the other weapons do, but it does have a decent amount of damage to it, and it does rotate. So if the enemy is spinning around you, you can still use that to kind of, you know, still hit them. Where is all the blocks? There's some wheels over here. I thought we had a whole bunch more blocks than this. Let's move up here. There's a couple weapons over here. Let's move all this stuff in one direction. Wow, we didn't get that many blocks. I am disappointed by that. I was hoping to get a whole bunch. And we lost quite a few blocks in that, so the fact that we didn't get very many out of that kind of is a you know, a step backwards in the wrong direction. We are going to pick this up. We already had one of these, so the fact that we only got one again leads me to believe that we didn't come out of that battle as great as I was hoping. We got one more over here, and we got another weapon here. Put those up here on the front. Anything else? There's a couple more wheels, another weapon. Guess not too bad. I wish you could kind of sell weapons that you're not going to use, or items that you're not going to use, because I believe if you could, you'd be able to earn a lot more money a lot faster in this game if you're more into the combat. Now, if you're more into, you know, crafting and getting harvestables, well, having a big you know, tractor pad and a lot of space on there would be the way to go. You know what we also lost? Ah, thank you. Yes, we also lost our radar. And without a radar, you do not have any clue where your map is. Is there an enemy over here? How close is he? You know what? I don't see him, so he's not close enough for me to really concern myself with. Now, anytime I've gotten a radar out there in the field, what I've done is I've brought it back and I put it onto my base. So when a situation like this actually happens, I have a few extra radars that I don't, immediately have to go in and buy more. I can just come in here and snag a few pieces. The same thing with my wheels. You will see that there's a few pieces of, or a few things of wheels on my base. Basically, I use it as a storage as well as, see, there's a weapon over here as well. And there's also that little thing where you can, let's come over here and kill this guy. I don't like having anybody this close to my base that it actually shows up on the map. Now, he is probably a harvester if he's over here by these trees, so there's a good chance we can get a tractor pad. Yes, in fact, I think he has the big tractor pad. Does he? No, he has a whole bunch of little ones. Come on, kill him. And don't destroy his tractor pad this time. Oh, well, we destroyed a couple already. Is he dead yet? Almost. Oh, come on. Seriously? Those things are so fragile that they literally get destroyed in a matter of seconds. Okay, so let's move this weapon right here, and we will put down this one in the back. Well, we want that open, actually. That's not how we want it. So let's move these weapons. And we're going to put it over here on the back. On the side, I should say. And then we will put weapons on it and make sure they're facing the right direction. I don't believe these have to be facing the right direction, but, of course it helps if they are. I did have a weapon here. Yeah, we'll put that. Where do we want that? I don't really have any space for it. We'll put it here for now until we actually start doing our tractor pad. Now, there is a few pieces here that you guys may have not have seen before, which are these pieces right here. They're basically drills, a GSO rock drill. This drill will serve any new prospector well enough in their mining efforts. So if you are having a hard time coming up with weapons, you can put these drills on the front of your vehicle, and you can not only use them for, actually drilling into rocks like over here. In fact, I'll show you. Although you're going to see the weapons go off as well. The drills will start to turn right there on the front. You'll see them spinning around. They will actually drill into the rocks whether you have weapons or not. Now, keep in mind, though, that you can use that on the enemy as well. If you, dive bomb headfirst into the enemy, and you're just kind of sitting there pushing into him with your drills, you will eventually destroy him that way. I don't believe they're the strongest method in the game. They have given, like I said, 10% extra on the damage they do, but they are still pretty weak overall compared to, say, artillery shells and things of that sort. Now, those are weapons that are specifically designed for combat, so they're obviously going to be better than the ones that are designed to kind of help you out in your harvesting. Wow, this guy's pretty big. What does he have? What does he have? He has quite a bit. I probably shouldn't have got that close before I started attacking, but I didn't want to. Oh, great. Yes, yes. Nice. Now, don't blow up anything else, because we want all of that. Unbelievable. So we lost nearly every one of our weapons, but we got tons and tons of blocks for it. So I guess it's just a trade-off. You're never going to get exactly what you want, but you will get something. Let's see. We're going to put these on the front. Now, these two block GSOs are a little bit stronger than the ones, but when you're building your bot, you kind of want a little bit of both, because that allows you to really design it and have the freedom of movement. Because when you only have twos, what is this over here? GSO 3-pound cannon, a solid basic cannon. Oh, it just looks a little different from the side. But yeah, when you only have twos like this, you may run into an issue where right here on the back, all I really need is a 1, but I don't have it. So what I'm going to have to do is add this 2 going straight up. Right, come on, you can do it. There we go. And then I can add 1 on the top. And that makes my vehicle a little bit longer than I was initially planning. But that's alright. If you got to do things like that, you got to do things like that. So let's put this and do the same thing over here on this side. Come on, anytime. There we go. Oh, right there. So we're going to add some more wheels. And again, if you don't have a floor on the inside, you can add wheels here so that you can get double the traction. And if you have a lot of weight, that may be the best bet for you, because the more weight you have, the more wheels you will be better off having, because again, it can move all that weight and just kind of spread it out evenly. There we go. Can we go up? Is that down all the way? Yeah, that's down all the way. So there is a weapon here we want to pick up. Put that on the front. What is this over here? More wheels. Do we need more wheels? No, we don't really need any more wheels. we do need more weapons. And I can go back to my base and actually make some of those. So let's before we do that, let's put these up here. And then I will put my tractor pads in the back of this sucker, and we will go off and start picking up some resources real quick before we end the episode here. And I will show you some of the different stuff that I have seen around here. There's a few other resources that we haven't really experimented with. Some of the greener stuff that's a little further away from our base. And again, remember, you can always move your base in the direction you want it to go. So if you want to start harvesting new resources, but they're not anywhere near you, well, you can do things the slow way and go off and find them, or you can you know, just bring them to, or bring your base to them, so that the distance is a lot shorter. Now later on, when you get bigger and better bots, I kind of want to get that that radar station in there to heal up. Probably should do it from the other side because I think I can only fit 2 in there at a time. This is when having one of those repair, there we go, if I can get it in there again. This is when having one of these repair bubbles actually on your bot comes in incredibly handy. So let's do this. Remove. We're getting a little bit too much weight, so I don't really want to make it too much bigger than this, but let's go off, see if we can find some of those green crystals and take those back. The downside is I can only take 3 with me at the moment until I figure out how to make some more of these tractor pads, which is going to be either I'm going to have to just buy these, or it's going to be my biggest priority to figure out how to make them. I think I'll probably just buy a few to give myself that extra little advantage, because I do have a little bit of cash that I don't really need for anything. And these are the ones I was talking about right here. These are the green ones that you don't really see too often. And when you do see them, they don't really drop a lot. You can see right here, out of that entire thing, it only dropped 4. Let's see, can we put these in here? I'm trying to put them in the back of my tractor bed, like I can load it up myself, and it doesn't need to be on that thing. It can just kind of sit in the back. I don't think that idea is really going to work, but we'll see. Maybe it will. Maybe I can just drop them here in the back and they'll actually stay back there. That would be kind of a cool technique. If it was, I could just seal it off and really just have a huge amount of resources back here in the back that I didn't even need tractor pads for. So let's see if we can do that. I think that'd be kind of a nice little... It wouldn't even be really a cheat, because you're just, you know, obeying the laws of physics and gravities by loading things in the back of your truck. Let's get this over here. And as I said before, you don't get a whole lot out of this, so I'm guessing they're going to be used for something pretty good. In fact, let's look at the description. So it's an erudite shard. Erudite emits a powerful sensor energy. It's almost as if it has some level of consciousness of its own. It can be used in the fabrication of items that require sensors or some level of AI. Wow, okay, so that's going to be the AI stuff. Let's grab this last piece over here before we head back. Is it too far? No, it's not too far. Okay, so I think since this is working, I am going to probably put another tractor pad here on the back, and then that would stop these things from falling out, and then I can load it up big time. Oh no, I'm not going to fight you right now, guy. I got too much stuff on me. Oh, you're going to follow me back? You're going to follow me back, aren't you? Yes, you are. Unbelievable. Okay, let's turn and fight. Come on, kill him. Oh man, I am not guarded in the back, and that's exactly where he's going. Am I hitting him? I think I'm hitting him. Maybe? There we go. Now I'm hitting him. Die. Come on, let me turn around. Let me turn around. No. What? He doesn't have any weapons left. So whether he wants to bump into me all he wants, he's not doing any damage. There we go. You're dead. And yes, I get a new tractor pad. Perfect. And I will pick up all your resources and all my resources. It sucks. I was so close to getting back without anything happening, and then that guy appeared. Let's put all this stuff in here. I don't know if I can get the base to suck it out from this far into my cab, but we will find out. We're right here anyway, so we may have to design it so that this little receiver right here is a little further out. There we go. Yeah, it's picking up everything. Get a little closer in. Now, it does have a couple pieces of regular ore, and it has... See, this is the problem that you run into when you put too many things on. The unrefined version will actually come over here onto the pad, and it can't do anything with that. It has to be refined. So what you'll end up having to do is actually click on it and drag it out once everything is ready to go. So I'm going to give it a few seconds, let it actually refine this erudite shards into something. Let's see, what is it refining it into, if I can get it to hold still for a second. Did it just make a radar unit? It couldn't have. There it goes. Yeah, it just made a radar unit. Huh. So, wow, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's get a couple pieces of different kinds of resources rather than that one. Let's see if wood does anything different. We'll do some of this as well, and we'll do a few pieces of wood, just so that if that stuff won't do anything with the wood, maybe the wood will do something with itself. And then we will get some of this this black rock over here and put that in there and see if that makes something completely different with that resource. So let's see what it does with the wood. Now it's going to refine it. Oh, it made something different out of that stuff. What is it going to do with the wood? It made some kind of jelly out of it, it looks like. So let's see. Any of that's going to go in there? No, it doesn't look like it. So let me move this out of the way and see what takes its place. Okay, the same thing's going to do it. Okay, so it's not doing anything with the wood. Let's come over here and get this stuff. Now this is used in like weapons and fuel, so that may have the exact same effect as the stuff we already have. And again, you got to remember that some of this not only needs to be included with just one piece of another type, but there's also the 3 slot fabricator, so that you can actually have 3 different types of refined ore. What happened there? It's like my thing just shot up in the air. There's a few bugs that I thought they had fixed on earlier patches that have seemed to kind of crop up again on this later patch. So that's kind of unfortunate. They're kind of taking a step backwards with that, but I'm sure they'll get to it. I mean, you know, they're already aware of the problem in the first place. So nothing's going on there. Let me move this out of the way again. Nope, it seems like they always take over. Okay, well, we'll leave that there. We'll come over here and get some of this ore. Again, this is the base component. Like, this stuff is going to be the stuff that it's going to use. Now, it's just going to be interesting to see if it uses this with the green stuff, or if it will mix it in there with some of the wood or something. I don't know. We'll have to... I don't know what it gives priority. You know, like, is it first come, first serve? If you put it in there first, does it automatically get first dibs? Or is it, you know, the more advanced technology piece is what's made first? Because, again, like when I pull out the green, the other ore just goes right back in there again. So, actually, it doesn't even look like it's... There it goes. It's making its way up there. Oh, look at that. So, green... The green stuff and the silver stuff makes another cab. Let's pull that out. Let's look at that, see what it says. A GSO multi-secret AI module, an essential component to be able to assign specific roles for techs in fleet. So these guys will be attached to one of your main bot pieces that are in here, and if I can, there he is right here. This is your main bot piece, the GSO Cosmonaut SAB cab, standard cab module for the Galactic Survey Organization. So basically you'll attach this piece to one of these pieces, these AI modules, give him a task like go out and harvest, and he's supposed to be able to do that for you. We haven't really been able to get them to work like that in earlier models and earlier versions of this game, but hopefully in this one they've actually fixed that. I've heard that good things about it, so we will come up here and kill this guy before we end the episode. Let's we probably won't get too many blocks off of him. Dead yet? There you go. Actually, we did. We got a decent amount because he was a little taller, and most of my weapons actually are raised up off the ground as well. So let's do this. Let's put these here. Now we got some good weapons. Now remember, when you're doing a harvester, you kind of like to have weapons on him so he can defend himself, and they will fire back on enemies. But keep in mind too that the resources you're picking up also add weight. And if your harvester is already pretty close to being max weight, just because he has so many blocks and so many weapons, he's going to be kind of a useless harvester. He's not going to be able to do his job to the level that you're going to be satisfied with. But if they do this stuff while you're gone, then while you're out there fighting and stuff, whether it's slow or not, it's still better than nothing, which at this point is what I have going on when I'm not doing it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy these episodes, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. It does seem like the longer I sit here at my base harvesting or fooling around with my base, the more the bots around here seem to spawn, and I don't really like that trend, because if I am messing around with my base, chances are I'm not ready for combat, and I definitely don't want my base to get destroyed this early on. So let's go over here and kill this guy real quick. I know I said I'm going to end the episode, and I will, but I can't let this guy sit over here for too long. Nice, kill him. Kill him! Is he dead yet? Oh, I can't even turn the cat or the screen anymore. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm trying to turn it more to the right, and until you actually release from the... What is this? Oh, it's another tractor pad. Okay, we can use that. Until you actually release your cursor, it seems to literally lock itself out so that you can't move any further in that direction. It's kind of a weird glitch, I guess. I don't know if they mean for that to actually happen or not. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.